Hello, boys and girls. Eevee is lounging here on my lap and we're going to read for Kitty Cat Storytime, Not Quite Narwhal. And a narwhal is kind of a fictitious creature that's like a seal with a horn on its head, but this one kind of looks like a unicorn that's swimming. So I'm not really sure what this book is about, but we're going to read it and find out. Not Quite Narwhal. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. She looks like a baby unicorn. He knew early on that he was different from the other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's. He had different tastes in food, and he wasn't a very good swimmer. But his friends didn't seem to mind, so Kelp decided that he wouldn't mind either. Eevee, you like this book? That is until he was swept away by a strong current. I wish I was a better swimmer. Poor thing. Kelp found himself at the surface, closer to land than he'd ever been before. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar. It looked like Kelp. Look, he sees another unicorn up there. Kelp swam towards land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with the creature that looked like him. When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious as he'd never left the ocean before. He was nervous about walking for the first time, but the land creatures made it look so easy. It wasn't. But eventually he got the hang of it. Like walking across the beach and falling. He's trying to copy other animals that he sees. Everything on land was strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Kelp began to think he might never find the creature that looked just like him. But as he stumbled out of the forest, what do you think? Is he going to find it? Land narwhals! Actually, we're unicorns, and by the looks of it, you are too. Look at all the rainbows. Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We call them horns. Wow. They introduced him to unicorn delicacies. They showed him how to gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was, in fact, a unicorn. He was having so much fun, he didn't want to leave. But then he remembered all of his friends under the sea. Kelp missed them terribly, so he said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. Come back soon, they say. Kelp swam towards home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that the narwhals would still like him now that he was really a unicorn. When he arrived home, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. Kelp! Look at it, they have a sign up. It says, "Welcome home." Looks like they missed him. Kelp took a deep breath and told his friends the news. It turns out I'm not a narwhal. And they say, "Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all knew that." They took it quite well. So they knew the whole time that he was different and they still loved him. Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he'd experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget it. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide. But then he realized that maybe... What do you think he's going to decide? Just maybe. He didn't have to choose. Look at, they're all playing together. On land and at sea. And then he meets a rhino, and the rhino says, "I'm a unicorn," and he goes, So that was a cute little story about a unicorn that is born as a narwhal. And it's kind of okay to be more than one thing in life. If you have more than one group of friends and more than one thing and group that you're involved in, it's okay to have both. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be exactly what you are. So that's kind of a fun book to read. I hope you enjoyed it. That's it for our story today. I hope you enjoyed Kitty Cat Storytime with Evie and me. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.